Welcome to Medical Student Life in Japan, a podcast created by a teacher and a group of medical students at Nara Medical University.
We are a small medical college in the Kansai region of Japan. This podcast has two great purposes.
One is to share stories about being a medical student here in Japan.
And also for our students to share fun ideas, opinions, and information about Japanese culture to people all over the world.
Thanks a
Thanks a
lot
lot for listening.
Okay, welcome back to Medical Student Life in Japan.
Yay!
And today we have a special guest, fourth year medical student,
Yes.
and also the man who wore Crocs at the wedding. Takeshi.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Takeshi.
Yes, I'm coming.
You're back. So it's been a few months. Maybe our audience, you probably remember our last podcast was with Yuka, who is now a professional nurse
Yes.
here at Nara Medical University.
Mm.
And in fact, I just saw Yuka a few days ago, and now she's professional, wearing the nurse's outfit, and she said she's doing very well. So for our audience, you'll be happy to hear Yuka's doing well, and she will join the podcast again at some point, and we'll get to hear her stories about being a nurse. In other news, in previous years, the podcast class was a regular class. Of course, Takeshi was in the class this last year.
Every week.
Or almost every week. But this year, schedules have changed a little bit. And not to go into too much detail, but we will continue to make some episodes, but it probably won't be as regular as before. But, sometimes, for example, Takeshi, who's still very motivated to use English, or maybe Yuka or some other students may come on, and we'll try to put out some episodes. So for our audience, thank you for your patience. I know you've been waiting for more episodes, and hopefully we can produce a few more this year.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Takeshi's here today, and Takeshi, how have you been? What have you been doing this last few months?
So I enjoy murder mystery. So do you know murder mystery?
Murder mystery. I mean, I know the word murder mystery.
One of the game.
Oh, it's a game. Okay.
Yes. So each person is given each character,
I see.
and so one person is the murder.
I see.
And
Oh,
so
okay.
other is witness or
Right.
not murder.
I see.
And so we discuss about who is murder.
I see.
Yeah.
Now, who do you play this game with? Like your friends or?
Yes, my friends, and so some other I don't know person.
Oh, is it like an online game or something?
Not meeting.
Oh, you meet.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's like a club.
Like a club.
Very and so
interesting.
some of your friends join, and then you can invite other people who are interested in this.
Yes.
So how do you advertise for this?
Excuse me?
How do you advertise for this meeting?
Not so advertising because my friends gathering.
Okay. And sometimes they invite their friends,
Yes,
which
his
you
friends, and so
you might not know them.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I see. Okay. And how often do you do this?
Excuse me?
How often
How
do
often?
you play murder mystery?
Two times.
2 times so far.
And
Okay.
so I just lose.
You just lost so far.
Yeah.
Okay. There was a board game.
Like a board game.
Yeah.
Yes.
There used to be a board game. It was called Clue.
Cool.
And I don't know which country developed it, but it was a popular game when I was a kid.
Yes.
And the game was called Clue, and it was a murder mystery game. Yeah.
I see.
And you had to try to figure out who was the murderer. Yeah. And there were
that's a murder
very
mystery.
similar to what you're doing, and there were you would get different clues, and you had to guess who committed the murder, and you also had to guess what weapon they used, and you also had to guess where. So the location.
Yes.
And if you could figure out all of those details, you were the champion.
Mhm.
Is it similar
It's like this.
like this? Okay.
So,
So what kind of characters do you have in this game?
I was a girl, young girl.
Younger. Okay.
Young girl.
Okay. I see.
Young girl, and so she's not so mother.
I see.
But I'm it is difficult for me to act as a girl.
You're supposed to act?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Most important part is the acting.
Okay. Do you wear some costumes or?
Not costume,
Okay,
but
just speaking.
prevent to girl.
I see. Okay, that's fun. Okay.
It is very fun.
Okay, so you have like a girl. What are some of the other
Other
characters?
is teacher.
teacher? Okay.
Teacher and other is
Doctor?
her friends,
I see.
and
Okay.
so she need to conceal
Yeah.
about she like teacher.
I see.
Yes.
Okay. Interesting.
Mm.
Okay, so you did
Oh.
the murder mystery. Anything else?
Anything else?
Are you still doing your singing lessons?
Yeah.
Yeah?
To be honest, I go to singing lesson.
Yeah.
My singing skill
Yeah.
a little increase.
Good. You want to share?
In
Just a
the
small amount?
near future.
Near future. Okay, so
So,
for our listeners,
mm,
please remember Takeshi's promise. In the future podcast, he will sing for
please
us.
don't forget.
We won't. I won't forget. I know I won't forget. So I'll remind you next time.
So,
What kind of songs do you sing?
Mhm.
What type of songs? you singing?
it is J-pop.
J-pop?
Yeah,
Okay.
casual song.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so something like
Something like.
Yoasobi?
It is too much
Okay. Too difficult?
young.
It's too young. A little older.
But
Smash?
I tried Yonezu Genshi.
I don't know, but okay. It's a
I see.
famous one?
Famous.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
how about you are famous singer in USA?
USA.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a difficult one.
difficult one.
But
Very.
yeah, so I
wide.
like a lot of different singing and some of the songs I liked maybe when I was in high school are very different than what I like now. I mean, one famous one, they're not American, but one group that I like is called Coldplay.
Coldplay.
Yeah, they're from England. And last year I went to the live show
Oh,
in Tokyo.
Tokyo?
Yeah, Tokyo Dome. So-
Cold
like cold
Cold.
play.
Coldplay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Maybe if you look up, you maybe recognize they have some
So,
very famous
famous.
songs.
Okay,
So
I will check
you should check.
Apple
Yeah.
Music.
Yeah, they're good.
Coldplay.
Coldplay. Yeah, Coldplay. Yeah, so check them out. Okay,
Mm.
so we caught up a little bit about Takeshi's.
Yes.
Great.
So I want to know your story, but
Me
is it
too.
available?
Okay.
So
Yeah, recently, since April, we've been back at work, so
yes.
mostly working. But just before April, I went to South Korea
South Korea
on a family trip. Now,
Mm.
actually, you had been to Korea not so long ago,
Yes.
and you gave me some tips.
Mm.
And then I went to Korea with my family
Yes.
for 4 or 5 days.
Oh, 5 days.
Yeah.
So very
Yeah.
long day, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah, pretty long. Yeah, and we only went to Seoul.
Oh, only way to tour.
Only
and
Seoul. So one,
Oh.
yeah, so one,
I think so. A little too much.
a little too much in one place. So
I think.
looking back on the trip,
Yeah.
I was saying to my wife was maybe 2 nights in Seoul and then maybe go to some smaller town or countryside
Yeah.
to experience another part of South Korea,
Mm.
which I wasn't the main planner of the trip. So
I think.
if I go again next time, I want to see maybe a countryside. But 2 quick things. One is food, which we both like food, right?
Thank you for sending some photos.
Yeah, so we both enjoy food, and so I had some. I love Korean food; it's one of my favorites.
Yes.
So I had lots of delicious
Mm.
food, but especially the Korean fried chicken
Korean fried chicken.
is so good. Did you eat?
Yeah, I tried.
Yeah, so good. So one night, in the center of the city, there's like an outdoor market.
Maybe Myeondo.
Yeah, Myeondo.
Yes.
And they have many food stands.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
And many people are walking around here.
Mm.
So I was walking around there, and there's also many shops
Mhm.
and restaurants.
Yes.
And I walked past this one street, and this couple walked down the stairs,
Mm.
and I saw the sign said a fried chicken,
Mm.
and the guy saw me looking at him,
Mm.
and he said, "Oh, you should go there. It's very good." Maybe he was also a tourist. I said, "Oh, really?" He's like, "Yeah, you should definitely try it." I was like,
Mm.
"Oh, okay." And then the next night, I had a little free time,
Mm.
so I went there, and I thought it's like a stairway,
Mm.
no one. So I thought, oh, very easily. But when I come around the corner,
Mhm.
long line, and inside the restaurant completely full.
Oh my gosh.
So I thought, oh man, it's a long wait. But the good thing is, if there's a lot of people, it must be delicious.
Mhm.
So I did takeout.
Take out.
You could do takeout.
Good
So I
way.
went in, I
Mm.
made an order. She said, please come back in 30 minutes.
Mm.
Okay. I came back in 30 minutes and I collected the fried chicken
Mm.
and I brought it back to the hotel
Yes.
where my daughters
Oh,
were.
good.
And they had different flavors. And one was like a sweet,
Sweet
kind of a sweet
fried.
sauce,
Yeah.
sauce on the chicken. And the other was a spicy garlic.
Oh,
And unbelievable. It was so good.
so good.
Really,
Which
really.
is more better?
They were both so
Both
good.
so good.
Yeah, because both were really nice. Like a little sweet and spicy, and then the other was a little salty.
Mm.
And even my daughter thought, "Oh, this is so good."
Yeah.
So, fried chicken was
Oh,
great.
good. Mm.
The other story, really quickly, was the same thing you told me.
Yes.
The airport,
Airport. Some troubles.
the line
Line.
to enter the country.
Immigration.
Yes, so long, just like you told me.
Yeah.
Now, I remembered. Now, you told me, you said, "Hey, Michael, you want to go quickly."
Yeah.
I remember you said that, but I was forgetting. And then when we got off the plane, we got off the airplane, and my daughter's like, "Oh, Daddy, I forgot my sweatshirt."
Oh.
And I'm like, "Okay." So we had to go back to the airplane to get the sweatshirt.
Yes.
And then we kept walking.
Mm.
And then we get to the immigration, and I see hundreds and hundreds of people. And it was a night flight. We arrived
Yeah.
very late. I think we arrived 9:30 p.m.
9:30?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And even then, huge line. And it was so warm inside the airport.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I remembered what you told me. Oh, yeah. Takeshi warned me. But you went to daytime?
Daytime, so
And still long line, right?
Yes, still
Yeah.
long
At
line.
nighttime, same. And then, so we waited maybe 90 minutes.
90 minutes.
90
Maybe so we also
Yeah.
wait.
So we didn't get to the hotel until after midnight. But final part is at the hotel,
Yes.
they had a convenience store,
Mm.
and Korean convenience store is very good.
Very good.
So good. I think even better than Japan.
Oh my gosh.
Such a variety of foods and
Food.
snacks. Like they had like a Korean style sushi.
Mm.
They had, sandwiches, of course, the cup ramen stuff,
Yes.
lots of snacks, all kinds of ice creams.
Mm.
So even though it was so late, my family we enjoyed. We
Yeah,
did
yeah.
a little party in the hotel room, trying all the Korean snacks and the rice ball, the onigiri,
Onigiri.
so good in Korea.
Oh.
Yeah, like sesame oil or different kinds of spices and
Oh, so I should have tried
next time.
next time.
Yeah. Okay. So now, so Korea was very fun. Food was good, but next time maybe I go to the countryside and
me
then
too.
you try the convenience store.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So let's get
Okay.
into today's.
Yes, I
topic. Do you
prepared
have some idea?
some topics.
Okay.
So about how do we decide our specialty
Okay, for medicine.
for medicine?
Right.
So,
Okay. So now you're a fourth year student,
yes.
and starting this year, you start to visit the hospital
So next year.
next year.
But
Okay.
in Japan, so resident should run so many clinical departments. So I think so. We decide so our specialty after after getting so doctor license, and so after 2 years,
I see.
so we choose so our specialty.
Okay, so as a medical student, maybe in fifth year, you start to go to the hospital.
Go to start hospital, but
Right.
so it is just so medical
Of-
as a medical student.
As a medical student, and then you start to learn about the different
Yes,
departments.
yes.
And then after you graduate,
Mm.
you get your license,
Mm.
and then you do 2 years as a resident
Yes,
in the hospital.
in the hospital.
And during that time,
Mm.
you have to work in many different departments.
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay. Okay. And for example, no, you said it well. I think I understood.
Mm.
Can you give some examples of the different departments?
Example.
Yeah.
So maybe so we are so residents. So we go to so a lot of departments, and so
For example?
for example, so emergency.
Okay, emergency
Emergency
medicine, yeah.
maybe so 2 or 3 months
Well, okay. In
Yes.
each department.
each department.
I see, okay. And then maybe pediatrics, for example,
Yes, pediatric
or
or sorry,
psychiatry.
I-
Psychiatry.
yes. So everything. I
Yeah,
think.
everything. Okay.
Everything. It is-
Radiology or
yes.
things like that.
Or sorry, I
Surgery.
surgery
Yeah.
or
Okay. So
yeah.
you get to visit many different departments,
Mm.
and you stay in each department for maybe a few months
yeah,
in
yeah,
those 2 years.
And so
And then after 2 years,
we so decide.
you
So
decide.
our
Okay, I see.
It is so
Yeah.
a good point is
Yeah.
we understand so our so skill is so suitable or not.
Oh, yeah, because you get to practice.
Yes.
Right. And you might learn, okay, I really enjoyed being in this department. Or,
Yes.
this was a little too hard for me.
Mhm.
Or I want something more exciting. Or,
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
yeah, this work doesn't match my personality or something.
Yes. So avoid so mismatching.
Yes. Okay,
Yeah.
well, that's good, I think.
Mm.
Oh,
However, so we should learn so a lot of things,
yeah.
and so also so we cannot so decide so our specialty so after graduate.
I see.
So
Okay.
it's so I think so a little weak point.
I see. Why do you think that's weak?
Mm-hmm. That weak.
Yeah, why is that a weak point?
Because so for me so
Yeah.
I already so graduate so other university.
So you don't have so much time.
Yes, so aging for me, it is
Right.
actually it is particularly for me.
Yeah, right. So
Yeah.
I think it came up in a previous podcast, but Takeshi's I guess you would call a non-traditional student
Yes.
because you already graduated from another college.
Yes.
You already worked more than one job,
Yes.
including you were a
Including so firefighter,
firefighter and
fireman,
then maybe
hotel man,
hotel man and
and salesperson.
salesperson. So you've done a lot of things.
Yeah.
And so for you, maybe you want to speed up the process.
Yes.
Okay. Now, do you already have an idea what specialty you're interested in?
So for me, so to be honest, so I want to interested in so emergency.
Okay.
Emergency. So it is so the I think the main topic. So
Mm,
so how do we so decide our specialty?
Yes.
So waiting or our skill.
yes.
So which is so more important? So it is
Mm.
so not so just doctor,
Right.
but also other job.
Right.
Yes. How about you? So what do you think? So which is so more important for
Right.
you?
Okay. So
Seeking a job or yes,
so
judging so some things.
yeah. So you're asking me
Mm.
for the specialty, for the medical specialty, which is better
Mm.
to choose something that I want to do
Mm. Or
something that I'm good at.
yeah, the good.
Now, sometimes maybe both,
Yes, but
but not always.
for me,
Yeah, maybe
very-
not.
not.
I see. And in many cases, not, I think.
うん。
Sometimes we're very good at something, even though we like something else. Yeah,
Mm.
so I understand what you're saying.
Yes.
Well, I would say I have two ideas.
Yes. True.
One idea is based on my experience now, from studying and working for several years, is one idea is to choose something quickly. Yeah. So to choose quickly
Choose quickly.
and put all
Focus
of
on.
yes, be very specific and put all of your energy into that.
Yes.
Yeah. And what that means is maybe over time you will develop some passion for that. So let's say you think, okay, I'm good at this. I'm good at this skill. I kind of like this other thing, but I'm good at this. One idea is put all of your energy into what you're good at and focus really hard, get better and better and better and better. And then you start doing that work. And over time, because you're very good at it, you will find ways to enjoy it. Yeah. Now, the other idea is just because I'm good, I might not really like doing that so much. So the other idea is, as you're saying, find something that you like to do, and hopefully over time you develop more skill.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the two ideas, right? So personally, I'm more of the do something you like to do type. Yeah. Maybe like you. I've also done many things in my life. Yeah, I've done, of course, teaching. I've also done counseling some students. I've also done the guest house business, tea related to tea. So there's, like you, I've had many experiences in my life.
Yes.
But if I had to give advice, I would say go this route, which means do something you're good at and pour all of your energy into that. Yeah, and build up your skill even more. Because once you develop expertise, you can find many ways to enjoy that skill. This one you might never become good at. Yeah, and you put a lot of energy, and maybe over time, if you don't get good at it, you start to feel some disappointment.
I see.
Yeah. And I read a book about this, I think last year actually. And it was like, which is better, starting with passion or developing passion? And developing passion, okay, I'm good at this skill. I don't love doing it yet, but maybe once I become a master, I start to find I really enjoy it.
Yeah.
Whereas the other one, maybe, oh, I want to play the guitar. But who knows? Maybe I can never be great. Yeah.
I see.
So if I give advice, I think maybe choose something that you're really good at. Yeah. I don't know which is the correct answer, but if I had to give advice to my younger self, I might say this.
It is so very nice advice, and
Yeah.
so it is so difficult to judge because it is so there is so no perfect answer. I think.
There is no perfect answer.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So what do you think? In your case, so you mentioned you're interested in emergency medicine.
Emergency,
Yeah.
but so maybe so I'm good at about so mental how can I say
Psychiatry or something?
or something.
Okay.
So I was a salesperson, and so
Right.
I
Okay.
meet so
Good at talking with
many
people and
good talking about people or so seeing so their emotion.
yeah. I see.
Catching their
Right.
emotion.
Yeah.
So it is so good at maybe.
Yeah. I see.
Yeah.
But you're more interested in emergency medicine now.
But now more interesting. So
I see.
when I study so
okay.
medical so
Oh,
emergency class, so it is so very interesting.
I see.
However, so
Oh.
I understand I'm so not suitable so
Okay.
for me so about so my ability.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, I don't have a great answer for you.
Yeah,
but-
no. So
Yeah.
you are so very so good answer, I think.
Yeah. I think the reason I say this is I'm kind of a dreaming type. So dreaming about the future. And at a young age, I imagine many possibility.
Yes.
And the problem with that is it's hard to master something
Yes.
with this thinking. Now, the good side is I've had many interesting experiences in my life. So when I tell my stories, some other friends or people think, oh, it's so fun and so interesting, and I want to do like you did. But on the other hand, it's harder to master your skill
Yes.
and become an expert, and maybe there's some security in that path. My life is more unpredictable.
Yes.
Now that being said, I have been teaching for almost 18 years. So even though I have done many things, maybe teaching has been my center.
Yeah.
So
So you are so core.
maybe that's my core, but I also have it's a good question. Yeah. But when you're a medical student, you'll get to visit the emergency department.
Yes.
So you'll get to find out if it's more suitable for you or not.
Yes.
Yeah.
But so I think so difficult for me, maybe.
Difficult.
Yeah.
And then you get to spend time with Dr. Fukushima, maybe.
Yeah. He's so very
He's good.
smart.
Very smart and cool.
Very cool.
Yeah, cool,
So
yeah.
when I watch the TV,
Yes.
Mr. Fukushima is so very nice answer.
Yeah, he was on TV, right? Yeah.
Yeah, very cool, I think.
Yeah. He could be in like a medical TV drama.
Yeah, I think.
He's very interested in English, and he's quite good at English.
Yeah.
So we had some good conversations, and he told me some interesting stories.
Yeah.
So he's definitely a good person.
Very nice person, I
So
think.
yeah, maybe you should share this question with him. I think he gives you a very good, honest answer.
Yeah.
He's very thoughtful, so
Yes.
I think he can give you some good advice.
Mm.
Yeah. Hey, Dr. Fukushima, I'm very interested in emergency medicine, but I think maybe my skill set is more related to psychiatry.
Yeah.
Do you have any advice? I'm sure he could give you some good answer, better answer than me, I think. Yeah.
No problem.
Yeah.
So you are so very nice advice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's finish up here today. We had a good chat.
Okay.
And then maybe when we have some more free time again, we'll get together and we can record again. Okay. So
No problem.
good luck with your studies. I know you have a big test in fourth year.
Yeah.
And in
CBT?
end of August.
This August.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you only have another couple months to study.
Yeah.
So good luck with that. And then maybe before that or after that, we can record a second time.
Other topics?
Another topic, or we can continue this topic. Whatever you like.
No
or a new topic is okay too.
Yeah.
Okay.
No problem.
Okay, so that's all for today. Thanks again to our listeners. We're back.
Thank you.
We won't be here every week, but we are back. So please keep listening and enjoying our podcast. And thank you again, Takeshi, and see you soon.
Yes. See you soon.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you.